We are here in the pavilion of the Hullbreaker, or something like that. Last time we left off, we had finished, we had talked to Jessie, and we discovered that we needed to go talk to Udom Bedford to continue helping her, and we also need to talk to Udom Bedford in order to unimpound our ship, which one of these quests? Passage to Anywhere. Groundbreaker security informed you that your ship has been impounded by order of the board. You need to clear this up with Udom Bedford, the Halcyon Holdings board representative on the station. So we are once again going to ignore all of this colorful scenery around us, where there are undoubtedly a million breadcrumbs of other quests. Oh, a public terminal. Ooh, let's hack in and see the admin messages. Ooh. Welcome, Administrator. There's a message from Jessie Tennyson. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Is that Jessie? Haven't seen him in days, and where are we on that toilet clog? If Chief Guying taught me anything, it's that a crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. You take away a crew's plumbing, and you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. JT. Oh, wait, Tennyson is the chief engineer, I think. That's the one that our companion wants to meet. So we have another message from Kitty Buchanan to the Wildcat Group. Subject, Groundbreaker Meetup. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message. But I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. Next message is from Iceman to IS Conveyors Collective. Subject, Conveyors Right. Hi all, so I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was gonna be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses, a family I don't see often enough, debt you wouldn't fucking believe. And even if I'm not working, I still gotta make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here and I'll respond when I get back from Gensan in 3 years. Iceman out. Oh, it looks like we have a response. Ooh, this message is no longer accessible at your clearance level. Uh-oh. Your attempt to access this message has been logged. Ruh-roh. Oh, let's check the public notices, which I didn't read. Regarding the food situation, To those of you who have raised concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks. Allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of spratwurst and borst, but that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard, last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. JT. Ooh, ship impounded? This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. JT. 3. Looking for work. Urgently looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck on Halcyon for almost a year now. I don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get on another freighter. I'd planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any, and even the shorter skips to the inner world seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Number 4, down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or the fees for not being able to pay our fees. So I'm kind of stuck here. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. Okay. That was the public access terminal. Another attempt to distract me from my main mission. Oh, there's
Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udom fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
O2 scrubbers. Burn. I was about to say, that looks like the engineering place that Parvati wants to go. I had to look at her to remember her name, because it's not a very memorable name, Parvati. Okay, well, I'm looking for Udom Bedford.
The last day of this posting can't come soon enough.
Move along.
It's Udom Bedford. The much talked about.
Try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the
Okay, Parvati, you stay back.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first.
Huh.
Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Your only source for news. Udom Bedford, I presume. I've heard so much about you. I've read so many messages from you.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex isn't important. I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me my ship back. Do it? Okay. I'm gonna just... Alex is dead, Udom. He's dead and gone.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm gonna... Forget about Alex. I'm gonna wring your scrawny neck, you sprat fuck. Give me back my ship.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Hilarious. Explain, now.
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Thrilling. Anyway, about my ship.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
Why is the board so interested in Wells, anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Well, sorry, Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Have you heard of Jessie Doyle? I would like her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Oh, can't she work for you until she earns back what she owes?
You're proposing an indenture contract?
Huh? Well, I didn't say nothing about her teeth, her dentures. She's gotta be worth more alive than dead.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Well, none, I suppose, but if she doesn't show up for work, kill her like you planned. Well, actually, the way I see it, she doesn't really have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
I have a feeling she's not gonna like that solution. Yeah, let me ask you something else.
Be my guest.
What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
That doesn't really answer my question.
I send a lot of messages. Sometimes I read them. Every once in a while, I'll impound a ship if I want to feel alive.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay by any chance?
Oh, good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So that's a no then?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
You could have just said no. Didn't have to make it about being unequivocal.
Do you have somewhere else to be, by any chance?
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
Keep a piece of what? Is there pie around here? I want some.
I'll admit, you've caught me quite off guard. No, I'm afraid there isn't any pie to be had.
I don't reckon that's quite what Mr. Udom meant, Captain.
Anyway, Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping offices on the promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Who's Chairman Rockwell? Does the chairman visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Okay, back to my other questions.
Ask away.
Well, that's all my questions. Bye. Level 8. Wow, okay. 3 guards guarding Udom Bedford. Let's see. Okay, we talked to Udom Bedford. We cleared it up with him. We cleared up our impounded ship. Ellie will be pleased to know that you've addressed Jessie's debts with the board and her debts with Jessie. So we go back. Before we go to engineering, let's go back to Jessie.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too.
Jessie, you're about to be an indentured servant. Aren't you happy?
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
See how easy that was? Alright, watch yourself while I'm gone. And my cat's trying to get into the middle of everything.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jessie. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Wait, are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jessie?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Oh, okay. Well, what exactly did Jessie do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
That's funny. She says she saved your life.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
And,
as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jessie hadn't picked it off.
so she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Well, welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Hooray! Is she gonna start following me around now? Ellie can join our party. Okay, so I guess she's gonna wait on the ship or something. Cool. Now I need to deal with my cat. Okay, so I think we can maybe go... We can go meet Junlei Tennyson now, the Groundbreaker's chief engineer. Parvati is keen to meet Groundbreaker's engineer, Junlei. She's asked you to take her along next time you happen by that way. I do believe.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P.
Just plugged the last of the O2 leaks. I'm ready for downtime.
Nasty encounter you had down there. Sorry, man. Fucking pirates, right? How you planning to spend your night off? Some lonely young Mardette with starships in their eyes?
Figured I'd get in some quality time with Vera's stock.
Let me know when you're heading out. We'll get drinks the night before.
Well, these two seem great. Spratwurst. Ike's Armory. But I'm looking for engineering. Mardettes on either side. Let's just boldly open the door. Engineering is quite a bit bigger than I expected.
This is Halcyon.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Do you have what
Is it just me or is it hot in here? Junlei's gotta be having a bad day.
And the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products.
They're both following me.
Does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapon. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
That was funny. I always love it when games play two different voice lines simultaneously. At least they had the sense to make one of them quiet so I could hear my companions talking. Hello, Miss Junlei.
Usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Get ready to meet the one and only Junlei Tennyson, Parvati.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
A Skitzer Parker. I am captain of the Unreliable, recently unshackled from Groundbreaker's impound.
Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace. Nope, I'm gonna salute and say, copy that, Chief.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells.
Huh.
So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10, the answer's just passing through.
I would like to correct the record and state that I do not have any brain cells, and I am, in fact, just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
My cat is acting insane right now. So, you two know each other? You and, the doctor that I just hired?
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
So, Parvati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Go on, Parvati. Keep going.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
I will silently encourage... Actually, I will say nothing. I will... No. What's the difference between saying nothing and silently encouraging Parvati? I will silently encourage Parvati.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Ashley Birch is really good at this kind of character. Hey, nice job, Parvati. Very natural.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
And, I'm sure your capable staff can stay ahead of the problem, right?
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Oh, surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
I'm not... Why do I have Science 15? I feel like I should not have Science 15. I'm not intelligent enough to have Science 15. Is there any way... This is what I would say. How do the heat radiators work?
A simple question with a complicated answer. One that I unfortunately don't have time to give. Not with our situation being so dire.
I could explain that for you later, Captain. I mean, the general principle. Not like these particular radiators.
You're smart to keep an engineer on staff, Captain. In my experience, all the good techs steer clear of freelance work.
Is there a way that I can help?
We'd be grateful for your assistance. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
So the parts are just laying around here. You just haven't gotten anyone to go pick them up yet? Is that what I'm hearing? The back bays, am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Oh, I see. So I have to shoot my way down there. You can't get these parts anywhere else? Wait, have you... This is what I want to know. Have you tried sending anyone else down there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Why so protective?
Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker. I don't put their lives on the line if I can avoid it.
Alright, well, you can't get these parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Their negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Couldn't we try to talk this out with whoever is down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Alright, well, I'll get those parts for you from the back bays.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
The next phase. Alright. Can I bring both of my companions with me? Into battle?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today? You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Your mandated duty. Auntie Cleo sounds a lot like Mom from Futurama. So, let's see. Happiness is a warm spaceship. Help Junlei Tennyson fix the radiator arrays in the maintenance shaft. You need to get new parts for the radiator array to keep the Groundbreaker from overheating. Junlei wants you to salvage the parts for the radiators from old machinery in the back bays, which are 34 meters away. Ah, there's an elevator leading to the back bays. How convenient. Hey, it's Auntie Cleo's is right here. Auntie's kitchen discovered. There's a robot here named Greasy.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Is it Auntie or Auntie? Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that. Maybe I can fix it. Maybe me and Parvati can fix that for you.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shock subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Well, let's see what you got.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Got ketchup, tomato flavored paste, tobaccorn ears, pipe patch, a chief hat, tall, algae logger from the Rocky Mountains, and mock apple juice. From Rocky Mountain, not the Rocky Mountains, just a Rocky Mountain. I'm gonna sell junk. How much did I get for that? I don't know. Let's do some skill points here. Oh, that's why I have Science 23. And that doesn't fit my character at all. I am gonna get, stealth. Wait, how does this... Oh, whoa. Oh, so I have so much stealth now that I have to get them individually. Interesting. So I need to really decide where I put my points now. I'll get one more of hacking. Alright, well I feel like I want to get those up to 60. But man, that's gonna take a lot. I'm gonna get some more dialogue. 2, 3, up to 50. Oh, I see. Okay, so when you get to 50, then you have to do them individually. I get it. Let's do hacking and lockpicking. Is that good? Good enough? Good enough. It's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have an optimal build here, probably. When do I get to tier 2 perks? Let's see. Sprint speed. 25% companion crit chance. Base armor rating. Tactical, okay. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. Oh god, none of these look the slightest bit interesting to me. Let's do, what was the, 5 more base armor rating. Sure, whatever. I don't know. Like, literally none of these tier 1 perks look even microscopically useful to me. Oh, reputation, here we go. That's what I was looking for before. Spacer's Choice is repulsed. They hate me. 100% negative. This employee should be fired, preferably out of a cannon, into the sun, from Futurama. The deserters love me. Sadly, those, you know, that doesn't matter anymore, because we're not on that planet anymore. Alright, well that's good enough for now. Taking a break.